What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to a different perspective. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. So today's a special day, October 28th. One of my fellow Scorpios' birthday is today. Y'all, join me in wishing our girl, the queen, Celebrity, a happy birthday. It's her birthday, y'all. It's her birthday, yes. And in honor of her birthday, we're going to do a text receipt video. If y'all don't know, Celebrity posts these text receipts that couples send her on her Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all can follow her on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Celebrity. She has a YouTube channel as well called Celebrity Podcast. She hasn't really started posting over there yet, but I'm sure it's coming in due time. But we got a text thread here that we're about to check out. It starts off with the female saying, and I only read this first, maybe to the second page. We got 4 pages. It starts with the female saying, "Babe." The guy responds, "Yes." She sends him back a picture. "What is the Peloton for?" I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. And the guy responds back, "It's for us, babe." The woman responds, "What do you mean for us?" I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but anyway. So he responds back, "To work out together. What's the issue?" This is where she gets me. Check her response. She's like, "The issue is you bought a workout bike like you're saying I'm big or something. You know." No! Girl, look. Those words didn't come out of his mouth. You asked him what the bike was for. He told you what the bike is for. The moment he said for us to work out together should have been all you needed to see or hear, so that can change that initial thought that you had in your mind. That's what sane, logical people do. If they come up with an assumption, then they get a response before they throw out their assumption. Then usually they take back what they would have said and not said it at all. But you proceeded. You still said it anyway. She said, "The issue is you bought a workout bike like you're saying I'm big or something." Oh, man. Okay, so he responds back, "Babe, it's for both of us to get back in shape. You're tripping. I'll call you on my break." She's like, "No, I want to talk now. I had your child and this is the respect I get?" Wow, she is in her feelings. "Sure, I gained a few pounds, but you're supposed to love all of me. This is heartbreaking." Don't you love when someone causes issues within the relationship that doesn't even have to be there? It's like it's a made up issue. Oh, man. Okay. He responds back, "You had Junior 2 years ago, babe. Your mom is always helping us out. You shop all the time and hang out with your girls 3 to 4 times a week." Golly! 3 to 4 times a week? Is he exaggerating, or is she really spending that much time with her friends? That's I can see once a week, but 3 to 4 times a week? What else does she do? All right. He continued, "You keep using our son as an excuse not to work out." Okay, I see what he's saying now, which makes a whole lot of sense. It's like, look, your mom does a great deal with helping us out with Junior. You spend so much time with your friends. How are you going to use your child as an excuse when the mom is helping out and you got all this time to be hanging out with your friends? You can cut back on hanging out with them and get your butt back in the gym. So I figured, hell, if this workout machine is at home, maybe it'll give you a little bit more of an incentive to do more in regards to getting back in shape. He continues with, "I love you and I want us both to be in better shape. You said you want honesty, right? I'm being honest. Sound like this man got a brain on him and he knows how to use it. So she responds back, wow, how dare you? I deserve to go out. I almost died having your son. Even if that's true that maybe she had some possible complications giving birth, because it happens very often. But that doesn't mean that she deserves to go out and party and gain weight and get fat and be unhealthy. Don't put those two together. That's not a sane and logical argument. Okay. She says, now you want me to go back to a size 6. If you can't accept me like I am, F you then. She says, I won't be using that bike. I will work out when I'm ready. Whew. Okay. She says, you're insensitive and selfish. Him getting that bike is literally the opposite of insensitive and selfish. It's the opposite of insensitive and selfish. He's being see, this is when you can't handle the truth. This is what not being able to handle the truth looks like. If he was being selfish, he would have bought that bike from himself and told that woman she couldn't get on it. Postpartum depression is real. Is she using the excuse for postpartum depression? Postpartum depression is real. I will be staying at my mom's for the next few days. Wow. Look, I don't know if this woman actually had postpartum depression or not, but postpartum depression, I've never heard of it being something that prevented people from working out and getting back in shape. There's many of women that have postpartum depression after giving birth and they get right back in shape. I mean, whatever. The man responds back, I have PTSD. I know all about depression. You have been partying and spending money. Shit, she don't sound very depressed. She sounds like she's living her best life, just not in that gym. She says, he continued, I stayed quiet, babe. Now you're mad. You can stay at your mom's, but you need to either get a job and get back in shape, or this won't work anymore. I'm tired. This right here, I had a buddy over last night, and he's really good at investments, and we're sitting down talking about investments and stuff. He's trying to help me set up my portfolio and whatnot. And he was talking about some of his friends that are much older than me, in their 40s and 50s, and how their wives just spend so much money because they got with successful men or whatnot. And some of them they wasn't making no money. They were making 20, 30K a year, but now they got this wealthy man and they feel like they could just spend his money away. And we had a conversation last night about situations like this, and I told him, I'm like, yo, people will be against me when I say it, but I'm a strong believer that if any long-term relationship that I were to get into, let's say if I were to, get with a woman and we settle down and have kids, I would want my woman to do one of two things. She either is going to be that stay-at-home mother, if that's what she chooses to do, and do it correctly, or be out there in the workforce and earn some money herself. And the reason being is because I want my woman to feel as though she's living a purposeful life. Rather she's starting a business, being in the workforce, or raising our kids. I want her to feel as though she's living a purposeful life. Depending on the type of woman she is, she may want to continue to work. But the last thing I'm gonna let a woman do is sit around, get fat, party, and spend my money away. That is not going to happen. And that's what looks like is happening right here. So she responds back, tired? tired? After 3.5 years, you're tired? You never made me work before. Now you're making demands? Fine. Then I'll see you in child support court. Wow. Don't text me anymore. Wow. Wow. So quick. Once he laid down his demands, so quick was she to fight against them. That's pathetic. That is 100% pathetic. Instead of being led by this man, instead of listening to his guidance, she was ready to shut him down. When he tried to shut down her antics, what it is that she's doing, not living a purposeful life whatsoever. Fascinating. And then for her to be like, don't text me anymore. It's like, did you even love this man? I feel like if she really loved and cared about this dude, she would have fought and not let it get to this point here. This is ridiculous. He responds back, K. She's like, K, wow. Exactly. The wow should be for you. He responds, do what you gotta do. She responds, I will, and my mom got my back. He responds, ask your mom if she has a job for you and a room in her studio as well. In her little studio apartment. Ask your mom if she has a job for you and a room in her studio apartment. He's a thinker. He's a thinker. But what were other situations and dynamics like between the two of them? How was he not able to catch this part of her or this side of her a lot sooner? 3.5 years they've been together. I feel like I would have picked up on something like that within the first 3 months. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. You like this video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, you can follow Miss Daphne here on the Gram Man Twitter at Celebrity. Will be linked down in the description box below. You can follow your boy on the Gram Man Twitter at Artofkickz. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. See ya.